Oh, what are we talking about?
Morning. Hey, Nick Berard.
Dominic Pettruzzelli.
We are going through the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, and today we just went through the
the organizational model.
Exactly. There are three key areas in your organizational model, and today we just read. So one, when you're doing everything that you can do, you need to hire admin help to get some leverage there. We talked about hiring talent, or we read about hiring talent, and then how to train and consult them.
So kind of breaking those down, the first one is talking about administrative help. And essentially they're giving the example of, as an individual agent, you are a listing agent, you're a showing agent, you're a buyer's agent, you do paperwork, you do inspections. I mean, whatever it is, you have every possible job in the real estate industry. And so when you do hire that administrative talent, you take off a lot of that from your plate, and you can focus more on the 20% that brings you to 80%, right?
And I think the important thing here, if you don't have an administrative assistant, an executive assistant, whatever you call it, you are that administrative assistant.
Exactly.
And so Gary Keller specifically outlines in this section that when he was interviewing hundreds of top performing real estate agents, and he thought it was commonplace for the agent who was already doing the work, who knew what they were doing, to be able to document that and put that on paper. When in fact, after these hundreds of agents, he found more consistently when they hired an assistant, the assistant did a better job in terms of documenting and outlining all of the systems and models and tools in terms of that agent's business. So the fact that the admin side of the business is the backbone of the business, because you cannot, you're limited if you don't have, where are we going with this, Dominic?
It makes sense to hire administrative help. It
First.
allows you, that needs to be your first hire. It allows you to, again, focus on your systems and tools, because those are going to become more precise and more defined with that administrative help. And then once you have all those system tools and that help in place, then you'll be able to grow your business with other agents.
And it takes time to do that, and most agents, if you takes too much time, you get frustrated, and then you're going to do a poor job of documenting those systems and implementing those systems in your business. So having that admin help, get that off your plate first.
Another small thing they talked about, which is not small, it's actually very important, was whether your administrative help should be licensed or not. Personally, I feel like any administrative help needs to be licensed. It allows them to do so much more for you legally, and allows way more leverage in terms of just about anything you can think of in the real estate industry. So I think this is insanely important, and yeah, it might cost more. It might be a little scarier to make that hire that isn't a licensed agent, but it needs to happen.
And we'll think about what that can do for you, and the fact in this section they talk about your hire should be an investment, not just an expense. The cost of a bad hire outweighs the investment and return of a good hire, or a great hire, for that matter.
It's not going to be good, but a great hire is going to bring you so much more than what you're putting out. Also, hiring talent. So making sure that when you are hiring somebody, it is a talented individual. And they gave us a couple keynotes on what talent does versus what a non-talented person does. And so we're not going to talk about the non-talented ones, but the talented ones, they pushes you to get answers, right?
Yeah, the talent shares your goals and fulfills your needs by a natural byproduct of fulfilling their own. So you guys work together really well.
And talent knows what they want, and they actively are searching to know more and to get there.
Talent pushes you consistently.
And talent is continuously raising the bar and wants to be associated with other talent. So, if you have the right hire, if you have the right talent, you're going to see them pushing in all those aspects.
And then the other important thing, once you hire somebody, well, you have to invest time in training them, coaching them to build whatever business that you're building. And I think the last important thing was, where's that little breakout right there? That when you're meeting with somebody, praise in public, correct in private, right? So any feedback that you need to work on in performance stuff, do that in private, one-on-one meeting, because in public that's going to cause a whole...
Well, if you do stuff in public like that, people are going to get defensive, they're going to shut down a little bit, and it's just not a good environment. To build a healthy relationship with anybody you're working with, when there are issues that come up, you need to be consulting them in private. It doesn't need to be a public matter, because that's not good for anybody.
So to sum it up real quick, one, when you could do everything you could do, hire admin help to start documenting those systems, getting that in place. Two,
hire talent.
Hire talent, because talent
He's going to push you to do more.
Is going to bring you to new heights that you didn't think possible. And then spend time training and consulting and helping those talented individuals on your team push forward and achieve their goals. And by them achieving their goals, you're going to achieve yours.
Yeah, that's about it.
So that's for today.
Millionaire
Boom.
Real Estate Agent book.
See you guys soon.